Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Show Bobs. No! It's not harassment. This is harassment. What's up, Pea Shooter? What did I miss? You missed the first minute. You missed genuinely the first minute. I've said this a few times. Every time I start my stream, the second I click go, sometimes I have just sat here and just chilled for like the first minute, like posting on Twitter and stuff that I'm starting my stream. But most of the time, when I click start and then the stream actually starts, instantly I'm like, okay, I need to go to the toilet, get a drink, maybe get a snack for during the stream. Maybe like suddenly I know what I've got to do. Everything's just happened. Maybe I need to just pretend to start streaming like when I wake up in the morning, and then I can actually do stuff and not just laze about. Have a stream button in my room. Just press it. It's like, oh, gotta quickly clear up everything. It's not harassment if I say please. Is that how it works? It's not harassment if you say please. That sounds like a really, actually a pretty funny line. It's not harassment if you say please. So I'm early. You're pretty early today. I started a little late, a couple of minutes late. Only 3 people watching. Yeah, there's something up with notifications on YouTube. I've seen a lot of videos on it. But I don't get notified at all anymore that Mama Deadhead does videos. It literally does not notify me. I get notified when her stream finishes. It's like, thanks, mate. Thanks, appreciate it. That's what I get notified for. But yeah, a lot of people do come in and say that they have issues with notifications. Hopefully they manage to fix that. I think it is quite a big deal, you know. That's what, again, the guys tend to think. I don't know. I think if you ask something genuine and you say please, then that's fine. Could I buy you a drink? Please, I don't know. Would you like me to buy you a drink, please? That doesn't sound right now. Or please, I don't even know. Sounds like, why would I don't know. Basically, no one can say what you said. What's up, C. Thomas? Did you all see Infinity War? I'm not really... I mean, the main reason I'm not really a Marvel film fan is because they just pump them out so quick. Which is like, cool. I mean, there's a new movie every like 4 months, but... I don't know. I don't know. Pretty close war. 10k. 10k away from second place. Close. Really bad timing on this war though for me. I was asleep for most of it, I believe. Gonna hit a can for this. Get this started. Doosh, 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 doosh. Nah, don't put spoilers in chat. I mean, I honestly don't really care. I don't know anything about any of the movies, so it doesn't really make any difference to me. But there may be some people who obviously do want to know what these stories are, so it's better to not spoil it for people. Like, I remember when I was younger, I got a spoiler for Harry Potter, and I never read the books. And I decided to read the books, and I remembered I had a spoiler, and it was like, oh, okay, that's great. That's awesome, thanks. There were a lot of people annoyed with this spoiler. It was pretty funny as well. Like, it was done by like on another game that I played, like on a forum, and it was just like someone who was like a known kid / troll. Hello, Bonnie. Welcome, welcome. I'll give it a few minutes before I start opening weapons and stuff. Lots of people died. That's the spoiler I generally live by. Everybody dies in the end. That's my spoiler for everything. Every TV show, every film ever. Everyone dies in the end. Even if they don't die on screen, one day a character's gonna die. Even the ones that live forever, somehow it happens. Everyone's got their kryptonite. Victory. Victory. So apparently the Blitz War that's today has been changed to a Savile Road. It might be due to the Blitz War or the war issues that is going on with energy. Spoiling's not fun. I mean, you'll grow out of it one day. You'll grow out of it one day. I remember the thing that I watched when I was really young was Transformers, the cartoon, 1984 cartoon. And I can't remember how old I was when I watched that. And I've watched it so many times since. It's like me and my brothers, like a little favorite of ours. It's so good. The music in it is so good. Obviously, Transformers. I really liked Transformers when I was younger. And if you ever watch Transformers or anything, know anything about Transformers, like the cartoon that's on the TV show, no one ever dies. Nothing ever happens. Okay, nothing ever happens. It's all good. And then in the 1984 movie. So many died. It was actually kind of like, it was mentally scarring. I remember seeing, I never saw it in the cinema. I remember seeing like articles and stuff, kids coming out of cinema just bawling their eyes out because their favorite Transformers got killed and stuff. And I felt the same. Like one of my favorite Transformers was in it, and he was barely in it at all, and he got killed. And I was just like, wait, what? it was kind of hard to deal with. Thank you. What, do we get the other gear for here? Yeah, we get bags and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I saw that it had 0% chance. My guess was that there was some mix up with the like percentages or something with all the 3.6s. And if there's a mix up like where there's a low percentage, it just makes it 0% or something else. That was my guess. What's he gonna get? Oh, 5-star recruit tokens. I've got 1,000 5-star recruit tokens out of my first 2 pools, or out my first 3 pools. Not too bad. Doesn't mean too much because I saved mine to the end of the month anyway. Too bad. How close are we? I've nearly got 3 pools already this month. It's been crazy. Yeah, they reset the stash, they reset a lot, and I don't know if you guys got it, but I got sent rewards in my inbox, like I got 1 lorry token and stuff, because a lorry token didn't turn up for me. So that was nice, that was nice. Nice little bonus. Nice little bonus. How many did you get, Mama? Did you get 2? Okay, it doesn't look like war rewards have been sent out here. I'll do the first one here. You pulled a revive Herschel for Premier Recruits and Records there. Not bad. He's a pretty nice revive. I'd say he's one of the better revives. Just one, yeah. Same as me. That's exactly the same as what I got. If that makes it fair, I did read the original thing. If that makes it fair, that's great. That's all I want. Is just, you know, as long as it's fair, as long as everyone's got the same, no one's, you know, got some sort of advantage. That's great. How are you gonna upgrade her to tier 4 level 80? It's doable. It is doable. You can check out Mama Deadhead's channel. She did a video on how to get a character to level tier 4 level 80 reasonably quickly. You know, just giving you some little walkthroughs on how to do it. You know, like right now, this isn't. I mean, since the last level up, I've been just slowly holding on to 2 stars, and right now, I've got 200. You need 750 to get a character maxed out. 751 if it's the same persona. I think it's over 1,000 if you need them to be like any persona. I'm also going to just save my trainers as well. And that's how it's going to go. Like these, I've still got a couple of trainer packs from the last login event, so I'm just going to hold on to those as well. I mean, I'm fairly confident I'll get there if I had to prepare like 48 hours in advance. I've got a few trainer packs still, not too many, like 7 or 8. These have 2-star trainers in them and stuff. Oh, I've got some battle chests still. I mean, theoretically, you could hold on to these as well. Just hold on to your battle chest. You could get Berts and these, and just save them for when you've got to level her up. It's very doable. It's very doable. I think it's 22 million foods. Love all these apps on my phone. Just had groceries delivered. I used to haul them out on a bus. Yeah. Yeah, I get my groceries delivered as well. Where do you live, Bonnie? In America? You live in America, yeah? In the UK, they do grocery delivery. They did it for... They've done it for years where I live, because I live in London, so it was easy testing ground. But yeah, I don't drive, so having my stuff delivered is really nice. And the way they do it in the UK, or at least where I get it delivered from, is I pay like $50 for a year, and I can have as many deliveries as I want between on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays for free. I just have to pay for the food. I don't have to pay for the actual delivery. And I do my deliveries once a week anyway, which normally would cost me like $4. It costs like $3 to $4 just to have it delivered. Plus obviously the charge of the actual delivery. But now it's just the charge of delivery. There's no extra charge. And I get to order 3 or 4 weeks ahead of time. And I don't normally use that, but when it comes to Christmas, I get an extra week or an extra 2 weeks, like booking advantage over everyone else. And Christmas gets really booked up, so I just booked up, like, I think I booked the day before Christmas Eve, which was the last day they would deliver, and I got my deliveries that day. And then anything they didn't deliver, because sometimes they say, oh, we don't have that, and we didn't find a suitable substitute. Anything they don't deliver, I just picked up on Christmas Eve. Fortunately, they brought everything, but if they didn't, I could just pick it up on Christmas Eve. It wouldn't be too much of a problem. Everything's becoming digital. Soon we're gonna have like drones landing in our back garden or backyard, as you guys in America call it. Just literally dropping a crate, making you sign something. Maybe you don't have to sign anything. You get like a message on your phone. Please pick up your food. Sign here. It's just a crate outside your back, and then you turn on your robot to put it in your fridge. That's going to be very soon, next year sometime. I think I saw an email. It was a screenshot of an email someone showed me, so it's definitely official. Okay, I'm going off on one a little bit there. What else have we got? We got 3. Oh, we got another one. Oh, we got 2? We've got 2 at the same time. What's that about? What was that about? Oh, we came second! So close to first! Look at that! Look at that! How close is that? They are so lucky. How close is that? That must have been close. Wow, like 1,000 in it. Oh no, they could have had 2-4. They could have had 2-4. So a maximum of 6,000 points. That's like 1 war. Man, we did pretty well. We actually warred more than them. And my boys are getting active. I remember We Are Warriors. We used to be like a 4th or 5th faction. But we're getting stronger every time. So close. So close. 2 weapons at the same weapon maps at the same time. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to focus that. Although I do need ultra rare gear as well. They got the same time on them. Now there's an hour difference on them as well. No, that means too much, but there is an hour difference. Is it the same cost as well? Yeah, everything's the same. So how much is that? 125 energy for the first one, and 96 for the second one. So we're looking at like over 200 energy. They'd have to can, but at least you got guaranteed parts. How many do you get? You get 2 tapes and 2 kits, right? 2 tapes and 2 kits. I thought you got... Do you not get a kit on this? Oh, you get a kit for completion. That's right. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's like 400 energy for both, but you get a lot of stuff. So definitely, probably worth canning that. If you, especially if you're short. I probably will. I'm not short, but it's always good. But I also want this gear. I want everything. Drones flying everywhere. Yeah, it's going to be like that one day. There'll be automated cars and stuff. We'll see. Hopefully we get that far. Like if you watch some of the movies, what was one of the movies? Minority Report. It was like a sort of murder mystery movie, but it was based in the future, pretty futuristic. That was pretty. I had eye sensors that knew who you were and stuff. Okay, okie dokie. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of these new things. Let's just say new. There we go. Back to the Future Part 2, true enough. I was gonna say that too, but I think a lot of that stuff has already happened, you know, Xander. A lot of Back to the Future Part 2 stuff's already happened. We've got self-tying trainers now. We've got hoverboards. You know, these things exist. That isn't like that wasn't. They didn't have automation. It had like flying cars, I think we're a little bit far off from that, but that was like, that is quite a big dream. Flying cars. Automation, I think, is probably a more realistic one. AI in your car decides one day it doesn't need you. Like, car just decides, realizes one day, you know, that it's a car. Just breaks down, like, it just stops, just starts crying. That is only a car. And it's like, starts talking to you. You only use me to get places. It's like, well, yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah. It's awkward, but it's true. Okay, I think I'm going to open some weapons. Ah, we just lost territories. I think I'm going to open some weapons and can see what we can get. I think of weapons. Got so many 4-star weapon tokens now. Creeping on, creeping on. Google has driverless cars. Yeah, I know it's getting there. It's getting there. But they still have to be like manned. You know, there still has to be a person in that car making sure it's doing what it's meant to be doing. Like, there was a guy from Tesla who wasn't doing something and he got banned for life or something from driving because he was like writing on a notepad while his car was driving on the freeway. And you're meant to still be in the driver's seat and still be ready to take control of the car. You can just sort of like, yeah, Elon Musk must be stopped. Some of the stuff that he's doing is cool, but some of it's just like, it's innovative, but how much is it actually helping right now? You know, I think maybe it's opening the doors for the next chapter, but a lot of stuff, there are a lot of other things. I guess you can sort of say, like, when new things become, I mean, I saw some YouTube video where someone was saying, like, you know, what's it like to be like rich now? Sorry, what it's like to just be like normal now was what it was like to be like really, really rich 30 years ago, 40 years ago, in terms of televisions, technology, the sort of technology I've got in my house. If I was to have this 30 years ago, I'd probably have to be a millionaire, you know, to have multiple computers, multiple TVs, you know, surround sound system. You can pick a surround sound system up from like Amazon for £25, like $35, $40 now, you know. It's like, so in like 20 years, who knows, things could change a lot. That Trainer Blue, congrats, big congrats. Sounds like your interview went well. As long as you don't throw egg on your interviewer, you're generally okay. As long as you're a decent person and you're genuine, then you're generally okay. It's actually quite hard to interview people. I've had to do interview tests before where I've interviewed people. They it was like when I was training to actually learn how to like be interviewed, they also like showed you what it's like to interview people, just to show you how hard it is actually to interview people. And that makes you realize that it isn't like straightforward. Imagine having 10 people that can do the job that you want them to do, and you only need like 2. It's really hard to like know which one's the best to take. So sometimes it can be like the odd things that poke out at you. So I would say, like, you know, I'd actually mention in my interview like hobbies and stuff, like especially if they're technological. I would say like I really enjoy photography, and that seems like kind of refined. and I've got a really high interview rate, like 100%. You know, I've never not got a job off of an interview. I've only gone for like 5 interviews, but I'd say it's harder to get an interview than it is to actually like do well in the interview itself. I feel no pressure in interviews now, fortunately. Okay, Mama, you're here, please. Please. I don't think you were here on Tuesday. I actually got 4 crits on Tuesday, and Earl gave me all the Slayer bonus. So no bleed. I had no bleed. Look, these weapons. I got 2 of these on each region. These. So bonus crit 4 times, and that's sort of like what I want as a minimum. No bleed. I was pretty happy. welcome to adulting. That sounds a little bit off. I'll let it pass. Okay. No. I had decent crits. I didn't have amazing crits. I didn't have. Obviously, I want trait crits. So I need the goddess herself for the trait crits. If she doesn't mind. If she's okay. I'm gonna open 4 weapons. I got 2 on each region. Still going for the Slayer, but if I can get the tier 3 trait crits, I think I'm doing strong, so I can get stun on attack. I also think I'm doing tough at one of the toughs, which is double attack. Some really nice ones here. I think I might be doing 1 or 2 alerts as well, which is splash damage. All 3 of these are nice. I'm happy with all 3 of these. Well, she's offended now. I'm saying that L could only do so much. L could only do so much. Okay, when are we going, Mama? You gotta tell me. Give me the green light. Hello, Athena. Hello, Athena. Athena, hello. Maybe that works. Maybe that works. Mohammed, hello. Hello. And hello, Goran as well. Hello. I always think Goran's got 2 accounts because there's someone else who's got a name like Goran. Grogan. Yeah, I read that there was a change. I figure it's because of the issue that was with War with the energy. A lot of people were complaining about the energy issues in War, so they might have just switched it because of that. Unfortunately, it looks like it's only going to be a 24-hour SR tournament, which is a shame. Okay, top 1. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And this is potential stun. We're not going to wait too long. We're going to get stunned. Bleeding. Well, fine. Oh, fine. Next. And we get another crit. Potential stun again. Potential stun again. Stun. Oh, let's go. Ah, Thursday Jinx. The Thursday Jinx is happening. Okay, we'll switch to the other region. I've still got 2 more. It hasn't started too well. It hasn't started too well. Double bleeds. Oh my god. We'll go for the bottom one this time. We'll go for the bottom one this time. It might actually crash. No, okay, we're good. It did crit again. It did crit again. Come on now, give me the big one. Yes, okay, that's not the big one, but we'll take it. We'll take it. You got 1 bonus crit, thank you. Oh, last one. Very last one. Very last. And a crit again. We've had 8 crits in a row. Those 4 on Tuesday and these 4 today. Are we going to get the big boy? The big boy crit. Give me the trait crit. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, I'm happy enough. I'm happy enough. Bonus crit on 2 items. I think that might be enough now for alerts. I need to count this. I don't have any big crit items yet because I've only just put normal crit on. Okay, so we've got 1. And then we got 4 more. These 4 here. So we're done on alert. I've got to remember this. We're done on alert. These locked. Most of them. And we've got 1 tough now. I did do a tough before. This was one of the first ones I did, and I actually got really lucky with a trait crit. Like, that's kind of what we're hoping for. Like, potentially. But, yeah. And then we've got the 5th one here. There we go. Happy days. Happy days. So we've got 5 crit weapons for this. So that's 65 crit now on these weapons. And I'm going to try and get the 30 to 40. But this region I'm kind of hurting on items. This region is kind of hurting on items. 2 duct tapes, but 23 polishing kits. And it's weird because I don't disassemble items, so I don't know how I've got such a disparity between the two. It doesn't make any sense. Because I don't disassemble items. I haven't disassembled items for ages. If you like look at my weapons, I've got like right now I've got 579 weapons. That's mainly 4 stars and 3 stars. You know? I haven't disassembled items for ages. This is all my 4-star weapons, now 3 stars. So I mainly got the stuff off of like leveling up, and like this is got to be a good 80% or so of this is 3 stars and 4 stars. Let's see. There we go. That's the end of the 3 stars. So it's it. So much of that. So much. It's Faction SR. It says on the forum it's Faction SR. Yeah, and thank you very much, Athena. Thank you very much. You let Athena run away with the phone. But yeah, thank you so much, Mama, for tuning in. I know you're not feeling very well. Okay, let me get rid of some of this energy. I'll let it refresh. It's called Red Dead 2. Yeah, I've seen Red Dead. Is it Red Dead Redemption? It's a shame that it only comes out on PC. It doesn't come out on PC. Needs to come out on PC. How was the Blitz War for you guys? How was the Blitz War for you guys? Where did your factions place? Did you get your milestones? I'm saving all my I'm saving my necklaces now until near the end, just to work out what I want to do at the end. I've got the big stuff. I got all the GPS and got all the canteens. Then I got all the items that I wanted. Like I got quite a lot of hockey masks and a couple of these. What are they called? Whetstones, yeah, whetstones. And I've tier 4'd everyone who I kind of really wanted to tier 4. And now I'm just going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to see what happens. I'm not sure who I'll tier 4 if I was going to tier 4 someone else. I might just like get gear to tier 4 like the next good character that I get. Your region had 40 active factions. Holy damn, that's quite a lot. Placed 8th, all milestones. This was great. Placed 2nd and I scored 235k. Holy moly. That's a lot of points, Veros. That's a lot of points. My region had 40 active regions. Yeah, sorry, factions. Man, that is just... I got all the milestones, but I hate region-only wars such as Blitz Wars. The results at the end are always the same. Ah, right, I see what you're saying, yeah. I get what you're saying there. It was near one of my baby region nearly won their region war. That was pretty insane. It would have been less than 10k. And the top faction are like proper like coiners. No, not offending, not being offensive, but my faction is like pure free to play, rarely ever coin. Although we have got a few like newer people recently, so who knows? Maybe things have changed. But very active. I think we ward the most, which is nice to see. What's up, Luis? What's up? Okay, I'm gonna get my energy. I'm gonna spend this energy. Where else? 18.7. My favorite place. I want to do this. Drop lead in here. I'm a stick man. What's up? What is up? I don't actually mind Blitz Wars too much. I think the milestones are nicer, like in terms of just pure speed. I can get milestones much quicker. And then, you know, if I have time, I do as much as possible on top of that. Like, the war, generally the timing is bad for me. Like, it started at 10 PM last night and finished at 7 PM today. I was asleep for a lot of that. Oh, you back? No worries. No worries. It's all good. My region had 26 active factions. I just created an account in Jeff Davis and they had 74 factions upward. Yeah, I think Jeff Davis was a newer region, wasn't it? Wish they put up 50k. I don't know. The top milestone is generally pretty decent in terms of what you get as a reward, so it's all good. Cassie from Vikings in Edgefield region. What's up? What is up? I need advice. As long as it's game advice, feel free. Yeah, if it was a weekend, it wouldn't be as bad in terms of like maybe 50k. But on a weekday, especially 24, like it was a less than 24-hour event, so it's just like, yeah. Who do I send first? Connor, Yumiko, and Laurie. When I got her from Stash. What, ascend to 6-star? I really like my Connor. I'm really liking my Connor. I can show you my Connor in action. Like, and I have him in a, like, quite a green team. But I like him a lot. His debuff really, really is useful. Yes. Stun, please. Even if you don't hit the person, like I didn't. Ooh. See that they just all attacked each other. I just find the amount of damage is pretty high. But it really depends on your other characters. If you've got mainly range team, then I'd say out of Yumiko and Laurie, probably Laurie is better. She has neutralize, and her buff is going to be pretty strong. It's only going to go to 3 people, but 60% damage and 60% defense. 60% defense is pretty good. The only ranged 6-star you have is Sadiq. Well, look at my region. Currently have no ranged characters. However, guys, this is about to change. This is about to change. Who should I use as fodder? I think I'm going to use dupes. Like you, like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, and like you, and let you. I think that's all I have. Yeah, there we go. So the main 2 reasons I'm ascending. It's good to have a leader who's a range character, even if I don't have range like 6 stars. Like for SR, for faction assault, for everything except raiding. Now, however, Mirabelle is okay as on a raid team if you've got a stun gun, which I do. Can just mess around with it. Also, I want to trim down my roster a little bit. I've got a massive roster. I've got so much fodder in terms of the 5 stars, just to get rid of some 5 stars that I don't need. Who are all duplicates. These are all dupes, multiple dupes. Like some of these I've got like, fairly sure I've got like 3 of a lot of these. So I'm gonna ascend Mirabelle. There we go. Now another bonus, I was thinking of doing this anyway. Another bonus of getting Mirabelle is the fact that we're going to be getting Lori for free. So I'm going to have 2 reds, like 6 stars. As long as I get my 5-star, you know, maxed out and stuff. And I also have quite a lot of items, I think, to be able to get her up. So like if I want to upgrade her and stuff and get some points that way, I think I'm pretty good on the gear there. Like I've nearly got 6 double holsters. And I don't have to try too hard for that stuff. What else do I need for these guys? Is it practice dummies? No, it's not practice dummies for reds, is it? It is... No, maybe it is. But it's one of these ones where I've got like 45 of or 38 of. I think it's practice dummies. God, I can't really remember. Let me see here. Yeah, it will be practice dummies. Practice dummies for reds. And tripods are for blues. So many reds are coming. Lucas, Lori. Yeah, true. Go over to my other region. Because speaking of Lucas, I said speaking of Lucas, we're going to send him also. He looks pretty badass in his image, just because. And then with Lori, I'll have 5 reds, finally. And I've got 5 stun guns, so I'm going to do dupes here as well. Duplicate. Duplicate. Who else is a duplicate? Timothy. Morgan. Don't know, I don't think anyone else is a duplicate here. Let me see. I might have them locked. Okay, you're a duplicate. Who else? You. It's gonna be nice to trim down the roster a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, definitely you. Although in this region it might not be as much of a duplicate, but still. Got to hit you as well. Okay, so we got, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my first Ben. You're a dupe. You're a dupe. Oh, you're a dupe. What about these ones up here? Marcus, I think, is one. So is this guy. Is that a second Herschel? Can't really see the other one. Some characters I won't, even if I've got dupes, because I imagine Rick became ascendable. I think his 5-star is still decent. And that's it. That's what I have to pick. I think they're all good. They're all dupes and stuff. That's cool. Okay, so we're ascending Lucas. Just because I get another reds. Ta-da! And this will be my team. I'll use another Lori. And this will just be a team that I can just switch around eventually, every now and again. And then if I got another lorry, just to make it seem like I know what I'm doing. Where's yellow lorry? So it's obvious. There we go. We like that, but that'll be a red character. Who would have the defensive stun gun? Maybe one of the... Yeah, maybe one of those. And then obviously I'd have another stun gun in Laurie's hands. I think that'd be quite an annoying team. I could even put Lucas as lead. I'd have to test it out. Because a huge bonus to AP when attacking, they would have a 3rd turn rush instead of a 4th turn rush. It'd be pretty nice. Wait, or would they have a 3rd turn anyway? They'd get 30 base plus 40%, which is 42. They'd have a 3rd turn anyway. Okay, so maybe I'll leave it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. The thing I'm gonna miss, I mean, I could potentially have this instead, because I'm potentially going to miss having a command. He'd be more of a window because I've only got impair. What's up, Ratchet? I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. Remember, try and keep it English in my chat, guys, because if it's not English, I don't know what the hell's being said. Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna can a few times on my other region. We're gonna do roadmaps. I'll do this roadmap later. I'll finish one of these quickly, just so I actually 100% have finished one. And I will take drop leads just in case. Is this a crits? Yeah. What's up, Carter? Hello? Yeah, thank you very much, Goran. Thank you. What do I think of Ivanova? Sorry, I did miss your message. I was too busy ascending. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Ivanova could potentially be good, but the biggest problem right now, the way the game stands right now, is defensively greens don't have mega options, but that might change in the future, you know, because you know they have AP down, that's it, and it's not going to stop you from attacking them. It's still going to do a lot of damage. Auto attack damage on 6 stars is really high still. It will stop potential like quick rush gain, but it's not as strong as like absolute defense, for instance, which stops damage and AP gain. So but if you got Ivanova, if you did like a 1-pull for Ivanova and got her, I'd say she'd be really good. I've got Cal, and he's really good on attack. He does lack defense on defense because he can get focused quite high. But on attack, his kit is really nice. I really like Cal's kit. Yeah, please speak in English. I mean, just because I don't know what you're saying, people don't know what you're saying. Just makes it easier. You know this game like a book. I've played it a long time. That's all. Just played it a long time. Ratchet, you asked me how was my day doing. I did miss that, sorry. It's going okay. I woke up pretty late. Had a late night last night, but I slept pretty well. But I'm doing quite well. My favorite character in the comics. I haven't actually read the comics. It's still something like on my checklist to really read. part of my brain thinks like I'm just too far behind. I think it wouldn't take too long to catch up. Like, people who read the comics in chat, realistically, tell me right now, how long would it take you to like start from the beginning to get to where you are right now? And it probably take you a couple of weeks, you know. And that's putting me off, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. I should start reading it in bed. That's what I'll do. I'll start reading it in bed. Because a lot of the time I play like Tapjoy games to get extra coins while I'm in bed, like some random game. Get to level 6 and you get like 150 coins or 250 coins or whatever. I do that quite a lot. But I'll start reading the comic instead. Could be a good option. Wait, there we go. SR has started, guys. SR has started. Let's just get the points on the boards. Let's get some points on the boards. Oh, no, it doesn't have reflect. Good. But if I had to say who my favourite character in the comics was, I will go with Michonne, just because I just finished playing Michonne's story at Telltale Games. And it has comic stuff on the intro and it looks really awesome. So I'd go with Michonne. You read them all in a week. See, I mean, it's doable, but I'm not someone who's just going to sit there reading it all day. That isn't me. I could maybe read like... I don't know, maybe I could get really into it, I'm not sure. I used to read comics when I was younger, but... I don't know. I used to actually save my rushes, but I realised there wasn't much point. Just because I get my rushes every 3 turns. You only need to really start saving your rushes in like gold. Have I seen Mama Deadhead today? Yes, she's been in my chat. She's not feeling very well, so she will be in and out, no doubt. No, okay, no reflect. Bonnie, you're in. Mama Deadhead's line chat. If you're in Mama Deadhead's line chat, after my stream, I can link you. I can link you to the comic stuff if you want. That'll be no problem. Wish they had a feature for autoplay where you can turn off rushes so they aren't wasted. I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, you only need to start saving your rushes for gold. So between now and gold, you could just rush. It just makes it go faster. Like, my Mirabelle has already rushed 3 times. So saving it there isn't much point. There we go, 8 stages done. What are the rewards for this, for the solo rewards? Okay, well, that's not too bad. The medals are okay. Not too bad. If everyone in the faction gets that, it's not too bad. But what are the completion rewards? Medals. Oh, I'm going to miss out on quite a lot of these, I think. Because I think it's only a day. 22 hours, 21 hours. I might be able to get to gold. Like, realistically, I might be able to complete gold. So I'll get some 1,500. Not too bad, I guess. I think this was like a stopgap tournament because there was an issue with war, so just for your information. That's my assumption anyway. Because there was an energy issue with the last couple of wars. She seemed fine yesterday during her stream. You might have heard her cough a couple of times, and she said today. Like, her throat was kind of itching. You know, you get some scratching in your throat sometimes before you get ill, and that's basically what happened. It's like an early warning sign. Your throat's trying to deal with, like, it can be anything, you know. Just something, it'll be something really minor, but your body like really overreacts to something that's a problem, just to make sure it doesn't hurt you, basically. So it's your body's doing the good thing, but it makes you feel like crap. Just as simple as that. Are you here, Bonnie? Did you see what I said? If you're in Mama Deadhead's line group, I can send you a message afterwards, no problem. You got sent to a boot camp, Cygnus. To do what? To do what? It's all good. It's all good. Don't you worry. You didn't. Wait, I would say you didn't miss much. You missed a lot. I opened 4 weapons and I got all of them were crits, but only 2 were the sort of crits I want. I got 2 Slayer weapons, so I'm pretty much set for alert weapons on one of my regions. And then I ascended 2 characters. I ascended Mirabelle in my melee region, so that I've got a range leader for things like SR and Faction Assault. Be really, like, imagine I've got a stage where I can only take reds and Faction Assault. Be really useful to have Mirabelle lead. She just makes everyone so much more powerful. And I ascended Lucas on my ranged region, just so I just want to have that full red team just to see how fun that would be. Exercise, my wife says I'm getting lazy. Bit of banter, that. Bit of banter. I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've just been doing some basic weightlifting at home. It's helped a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Energy levels. Makes me feel good. Get some pumped up arms a little bit as well. Get some dumbbells, mate. Dumbbells don't have to be too heavy. Like, not if I initially was doing it with like 4 or 5 kilograms, just lightweight, just doing some basic dumbbell exercises. Gain a bit of muscle in the arms. Your wife will love that for sure. Get more pop-ups. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do my normal SR, I think. MHDH sounds like a drug. Mama half deadhead. Okay, this is normal SR. Going from basic, like the tournament SR, to normal SR, it can be quite a reality check. Suddenly everyone hits pretty damn hard. Okay, we're gonna auto though. But we are gonna have some deaths. No, we're not. Ah, okay, I see, Cygnus. It's a charity thing. She volunteered you for it. How nice. How nice. Oh yeah, Mama's going to Walker Stalker Con next week. We need a lot of updates. We need a lot of YouTube stuff. We need content. Want to see lots of stuff. This is how much Mama Deadhead wants me to go to a Walker Stalker Con. She linked me to the one that's like 9 months ago in the UK. She's like, "Look, you could go to this." I was like, I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could. Only like when she originally linked it to me, I was like, "What are you talking about? That was 3 months ago." And then I realised it was the one that's next year. Oh, it's like, well, damn! You really want me to go to one of these? Damn. I got no crit leads. Oh, it's stun. Okay, this is where this is going to be the first time really using... Oh no! Okay, nearly messed up. Nearly messed up. I've got my cleanse. She's going to get killed though, potentially. Hopefully not. That wouldn't be nice. Okay, so I've got my cleanse. That's cool. Are these reds? No. Okay. Why did I attack that one? Oh, nearly messed up. So this is the only cleanse green for stuns, which is awesome. I must have put Norma on a scavenge mission. I'll cleanse after this. Let's see if it works. Well, it definitely is going to work, but... Okay. Potentially I'm going to get people stunned here. One stunned. Cleansed. Oh, it's a line attack as well. I didn't... What is it? To a line. Okay, that's good to know. And she'll get her cleanse back as well, and I can go again. It's only 56, that's not too bad. So let's go again. I'm going to use this. Stunned. Stunned. Stun removed. If you pull Audrey from 5-star tokens, guys, she is very useful. Very useful. Chad Coleman isn't going to this one. Would he normally go to Nashville? Maybe he's like on a project. You got her last pull. I would say Audrey's really useful. She's one of the very few. I mean, I've talked about going for Darcy a couple of times in the world map, And the main reason I'm going for her is because she's got cleanse as a yellow. There are quite a few cleanse yellows like this. Sadiq, 4-star yellow Sadiq, 4-star Glenn, yellow Glenn. And they're both cleanse, like cleanse stun. When I say cleanse, I mean mainly it's stun is the issue. And they both cleanse stun. Darcy cleanses stun, but she also gives a crit buff. Like that combination is just like the best. And she also does a little heal as well, which is a nice little bonus. But I'm fairly certain Audrey's the only character who's like a strong character or a green who cleanses stun. So really, really useful if you get your hands on her. Like initially I was just like, oh, you know, okay, it's a character that is new. That's cool. Then I saw like after the pool video, I actually really looked at her and I realized she had stun removed. So I was very happy. Can I get this up? I might. Yeah, can buff as well. Oh, Chad Commons in the UK on a project. I have to look it up. What's he doing at the moment? Is he doing some TV stuff? Film stuff? Movies? Okay, what is this? That's Walkers. Where's my red Rick? Let me take the right red Rick. Not this guy. This guy. Take Clem. Gotta take Clementine. We'll take Kenny as well. Super combo. I've got new weapons. Should I just try out the full new weapons? Should be better. It should be better. It just won't list properly, but until I'm gonna reset all these weapons, but it still won't list properly because you have to list by crit. So I'm gonna have to upgrade all of these. No, that's splash damage. It's not good. Which one's the right one? It's down here. They're all the way down. So there's 65 extra crit, 24 from leads. Still gonna miss some crits. Oh, okay. They're gonna rush as well. I forgot about this. This is the downside of auto. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of chat going on. There's a lot of chat. I do try and say hello. What's up? What's up, Joseph? How's it going? It's hard to keep track sometimes. Ooh. Humans. Good. Oh, even better. No. Anyways, my deadhead, if you're still here, I love your channel. I love you and your channel. I like my deadhead stuff too. Probably one of the few channels I actually consistently watch stuff on. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to watching people's content as well, in general. It has to be said. we're all thankful you guys make all this amazing videos on the stream. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I do it mainly, guys, because I enjoy it. Like, it's hard to do it if you don't enjoy something, and I do enjoy the weekly live streams, just seeing what some of the teams you guys build. Some people come to me telling me their new team and stuff. It's really interesting. That's how, like someone said earlier, I think it was Absurd said, like, I know a lot about the game. I know a lot because I hear a lot of it from you guys as well, you know. I don't make out like I know everything. If when people comment on my videos, I genuinely read it, like, you know, and I see if this is the thing, and I want to try and learn from other people as well. I'm never going to feed you stuff, if you know what I mean. My videos will never be like, do this is what you should do. It's just more of like, this is what I'm doing. And sometimes I've had people disagree with me and say they're doing it a different way, which is absolutely cool. It's nice to see other ways of doing things too. It really is. Oh, okay, okay. Top secret project. It's not bad. It's not bad. Has Mama Deadhead ever been to Los Angeles? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Mama in LA. She'd just change her name on YouTube as well. She's like Mama in LA. No longer a deadhead. Could probably auto, yeah. Gotten 2 Liliths from the last world map and level, and I've only run it probably just under 100 times. I mean, it is genuinely rare. They are genuinely rare. LA's where all the big YouTubers are. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Why would they all be in LA? They could have made their own city, you know? Be like the YouTuber city. It's really weird that they make it LA, where LA's already like a city for movie stars. Oh, this isn't a good one to auto. Who cares? It's my daily. I don't mind if I die. Oh, oh, taking hits. Oh, it's gonna maybe be hard. Oh, someone's dead. That's a 5-star. Okay, that's damage down. Maybe some more casualties. Oh, can he auto this? They're all gonna get stunned now. Watch. One stun. I really need Connor's rush to go off. Okay, still people alive. Oh, they're taking so many hits. Okay, so people are dying now. I can't be the only one who gets this lazy on daily SR. Just let it be over. I'm near the end. Okay, let's go for... If I got Red Rick hit now, that'd be nice. Yes, I do. Let's just... No, not you. 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 And... You. We'll auto again. See how well this does. I don't think I have a cleanse at the moment, but... I actually don't think I have a cleanse possibility. What's FTWD? Yeah, it's Fear the Walking Dead indeed. Nick's death was sad, even though it was kind of stupid for a 10-year-old kid to kill a gun man. I mean, a gun's a gun. At the end of the day, a gun's a gun. It was kind of surprising. Obviously, afterwards we found out why. You know, the actual actor didn't want to be in the show anymore. Man, they didn't last very long. That's pretty much the reason why. He wanted to do different things. I'm going to be honest, I said this to Mama Deadhead as well. So many TV shows where someone's like been like seen as a decent actor and a decent, everything's going well for them. So many times they've jumped out too early. So many times. And almost nothing's come of their career. Like, I remember there was this guy in a TV show called Misfits. Everyone thought he was amazing. And, like, it legitimately has taken him, like, another 7-8 years to actually get his career back on track. Yeah, let's go for an auto again. Okay, I'm reading up. I will reach 100 subs someday and consider myself a good YouTuber. It's funny, I don't really pay too much attention to where I'm currently at. I'm always looking like ahead of me, trying to see ahead, you know? I think everyone's going to be like that. I even think big YouTubers probably think like that, you know? You gotta have ambition. It's all about being ambition. If you're happy where you are, you probably start like lazing it a little bit. Or they might start dropping. Oh, come on, guys, you can do it. No, Andrea, don't rush. You kill Kenny. Oh, I might have a revive come up. Oh, this is the chance. Gotta kill that one, though. Ooh, okay, maybe I shouldn't auto the last stage if it's humans. Let's do a rush here. Oh, 5-star. 5-star twice rush is so bad. Let me see how bad that rush was. Oh my god. I might have to... I'm going to autofill this a couple of times, actually. I'm just going to try and kill... Oh, just to make it numbers go down a little bit. There we go. Going to get absolutely dominated by Kenny. Yeah. Kenny with the wreckage. Came in like a wrecking ball, that's for sure. Yeah, you walked to the other room so you could still hear me. Could have just started shouting, "Help! Help! There's a man, his name's Trolley, and he's got me trapped in his basement!" Oh god. That would have been good. Okay, let me see. You can hear the chicken noises miles away. Still gotta burn me somehow. What's up, Mr. C? Hello. So we finished daily SR. I don't know if I was getting anything. Oh, I got a little something. A little etching acid. Can just imagine Charlie just like standing there, like, I don't know, washing the dishes or something, and just hearing that, just like, just running to his TV to turn it off quickly. Yeah, I'm calling the cops. Don't worry, sir. They'll come and get you. Oh god. I don't know why they like that kid. The Trainer Blue, I actually still feel sorry for this Charlie. I think I'm one of the few people who like feel sorry for this kid. Like, she's stuck in the zombie apocalypse. She doesn't know where to turn. She's getting brainwashed by one group. She kind of feels bad towards the other group. She just had someone who she's attached to like be killed, who saved her, and then now she's killed someone else. You could see those instant regret when she did it. She was like, I done messed up, you know? And then she ran, like, I said this to my deadhead as well. Alicia and Madison, one of them's gonna hate her for it, and one of them's gonna completely forgive her. Like, I think Madison's gonna forgive because Madison has like been like she's savable, but Madison's gonna forgive her and then completely like be like the vultures, it's their fault and they've got to die. They've got to die basically. How many cans do I have? SR cans? Probably not a lot. 1. So probably not a lot. Curtis, Simon, Nathan. Nathan, it was Nathan Trolley. That's what I'm talking about. Nathan. He left after like 1.5 seasons. I think it was Nathan. It was like I think he was Irish, and he was like so good. He was so good, but I don't know. Yeah, officer, I swear the person calling out for help was from my computer. The guy behind the monitor was just kidding. Yeah, it's this guy on YouTube that I know. We played The Walking Dead. Yes, I'm sure. I've heard this all before. Imagine a Michonne that takes up 3 character slots. And it's her with 2 walkers you can control. I mean, that would be kind of cool in a way. But you can't control walkers. They'd basically just be shields. I think that's the way it would have to work. That would actually be really cool, though. Imagine that. Like, they had a game mode where, like, it was, like, Michonne and these 2 walkers, and... Actually, wait. Shields don't work against walkers, do they? Shields don't work against walkers. But, like, this potentially could work like a shield against walkers. I mean, it would take up slots, or it'd take up a slot, but it would effectively be a shield against walkers. But why would a walker attack another walker? That's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Like, maybe it'll be like a 2-turn, like they'd figure out that you are actually a bad guy, or like actually eatable. Santiago, hola, hola, hola. Can we all agree that Victor Strand looked best with his green trench coat in season 3? I think he looks pretty badass right now. Alicia's hair as well. She looks pretty badass. Don't know what they've done. It's very small things. They've just mainly just like styled their hair a little bit differently. Am I a fan of the Friday the 13th movies? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really. I'm not a fan. I don't hate them or anything. I'm not a fan though. Like I'm not a big. I've watched a couple. I remember. Wait, which one's Friday the 13th? Is that Jason Voorhees or whatever his name is? Voorhees? Is it Voorhees? Or is Jason Voorhees? I know there's 2 that I always get mixed up. Friday the 13th and the one with the mask, and the one. I think it's because they both have masks. I can't remember which ones I get mixed up. What is your region? Henry right now. I'm on Henry right now. And I need to get my food saved. Jason is Friday. No, not Freddy. The other one I'm getting mixed. There's 2 that I always mix up. It's not Freddy Krueger. It's definitely not Freddy Krueger. Michael Myers. Yeah, that's it. I always mix up Michael Myers in Halloween and Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th. Like, I don't know which one's which if I was to look at them. They both wear. Oh yeah, actually no. Michael Myers is the one that has like a more of a human face mask, right? Michael Myers has the human face mask, and Jason has like a hockey mask a lot of the times, right? Is that correct? So I'm not a mega like horror movie fan. I'm not like a mega horror movie fan, but I will tell you, I saw a Friday the 13th when I was very young, too young. I turned on the TV, and you're young, and you turn on TV. You gotta be ready for this, Mama Deadhead. I am being serious. I'm talking like less than. I'm pretty sure I was less than 12. Okay, and I turn on the TV, and Friday the 13th is just starting, and I'm just like, oh, what's this? This looks good. And it's the one where these two, like this boyfriend and this girlfriend are on a boat, and basically they get absolutely destroyed. And it was seriously, to this day, this is like a lot of years later, I can still remember that traumatic incident. Oh my god, it was quite an ordeal. I'll just say that it was a bad feeling. I think that's why I don't watch them films, the flashbacks. Dead Island, yeah, I think I have. I don't think I completed it though. Yeah, it was at the very start of that film as well. The boat scene was at the very start. He comes out of the water and stuff. But when the films I watched when I was younger, like Jaws, those sort of films messed me up. Jaws, oh my god, I hate the sea because of that. I hate the sea. Yeah, I was younger than 12. I think, you know, when I was a teenager and stuff, I would have been fine. You know, I saw Aliens 2 when I was a teenager, young teenager. And that, I remember that just being awesome. It was kind of freaky, but same, it was awesome. But I was like younger than 10 when I watched a lot of this. Like, I think I told you this one once before, man. I said about, I saw Lost Boys when I was like, I want to say like 6. Now, at the time, I thought it was a horror movie. I watched it when I was older, and it's actually basically a comedy. That thing is hilarious. Like, it is just very tongue-in-cheek. But, yeah, Jaws messed up my life still to this day. No, yeah, 100%. Me too. Me too. If you watch these things too early, it does actually wreck you for the rest of your life. Trolley, lockdown was 12 in the 1800s, so probably first movie. Mainly the thing that makes me rage in Dead Island is the zombies. Okay. Doesn't that mean like, yeah, all of it? Saw The Exorcist at 12. Mum told me it was real. Still in therapy. I saw that when I was a bit older. I saw The Exorcist when I was a bit older. But I could see that, like, when it came out originally, I could see that messing with people psychologically, you know. When you make Locke mad. Oh god. I have watched what horror movies have I watched? I don't really like horror movies. I like more thriller movies. The ones I've watched a lot of are what's the one where it's like I want to play a game? I always forget like the titles of these things, but I know the storyline and stuff. Where he puts people basically in like a trap, and they have to do ridiculous stuff to get themselves out of it. Sometimes like, you know, cutting their own arm off and stuff like this, like ridiculous stuff. It's like, do you want to play a game? I thought that the Saw, yeah, that's it. I've seen all of those. I thought the very first one was really good. It got worse as time went on. Obviously, it got a bit thin, but I thought it was pretty good. I will say this: there is a movie. Let me see. Let me Google it. I'll find this movie. It's a one-off movie by itself. It's a thriller, and it's got Diane Lane in it. It is actually pretty good. Untraceable. If you've not seen it, Untraceable, it's very much like Saw, but it's just a one-time movie. It's called Untraceable. 2008 movie, nearly 10 years old now. It also has Tom Hanks's son in it, Colin Hanks. I think this is one of the first movies he was in it. Who else has it got in it that might be recognizable him. Not really. It's got Billy Burke in it. He might be recognizable. I think not too many other like known people in it, like super known. Oh, it's got this guy called Jesse Tyler Ferguson, and I think he's from another show. Yeah, he's from Modern Family now. He's the red-headed guy in that. I watched a little bit of Modern Family. It's not that I dislike them. It isn't what I go to have my, like, you know, my release. I go to comedy stuff. I like to laugh, you know. Some people like to get scared. I like to laugh. Like right now I'm binging on Scrubs from like start to finish. I plan to do like South Park from start to finish. What's up, Mohammed? I like the Final Destination movies. I watched Final Destination 1. I have to say that was kind of messed up. It's when they make a movie once and it has like a reasonable amount of success, and they're like, you know what we could do? We could make like 5 more. Like they did that with Saw and stuff like this, and it gets a little bit weaker every time. But I can understand. What do you mean, how do I not know it? I just don't remember it. It's because I've only watched these movies like once. If you're really into horror movies, you've watched this stuff like 5-6 times. Also, it's not as much a part of my culture in the UK as it is part of like American culture, horror movies. I mean, around Friday the 13th, around Halloween in the UK, it's like just old school, like, you know, witches and, you know, vampires, this sort of thing. Whereas in America, a lot of it's around those movies. Friday the 13th, you know, the Halloween movies and stuff. So you get reminded of it on a yearly basis. Okay, let me drop a can. And I should be able to finish this one today. That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, this is the one I should save my drop leads for, maybe. Well, you live and you learn. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, this might not go well. It's only 3 stages. Let me just focus fire a little bit. Oh, okay, not too bad. Oh, go on. Lots of big hits. Just don't hurt me. The second one is actually the best one. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Generally, I mean, I don't mind watching horror movies. It's much more fun to watch horror movies with other people. Watching horror movies alone, I mean, I freak myself out more than anything. I've got a pretty good, like, creative mind. I can see things, basically. Did you miss weapons? You did, Winter, you did. I got 4 crits, but 2 of them were crit buffs and 2 of them were bleed. I'm happy with the crit buffs. Not too happy with the bleed as it goes. Oh, taking hits. Was everyone able to get free energy fleeing towers last couple of wars? I heard that was a thing. I got some free energy just from attacking towers. So, I mean, I couldn't do much about that. Who should we take? Whoever I take's dead, basically. I'll take you. Because you might survive because you're green. Heal him. Heal him. Good. Sorry if I stop talking for a bit. I'm eating pizza and grilled cheese sandwiches. You're banned from the channel. Can't talk? Banned. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm also jealous of your food. Just saying. But realistically, I mean, I have so many cans for wars. I've never had a problem with energy anyway. So, I mean, I know some people have a lot of problem with war cans. I generally just always can. Every single time, as much as possible. I'm sorry, Connie, but you were sacrificed. Most likely you were not very long for this world. Free-to-play need a red heal 6-star. Most people don't like heals, I'm going to be honest. If they were to release a free-to-play healer, I think most people would complain. I wouldn't. I think healers are okay, but most people don't like healers. Most people just like massive damage dealers, basically. Support characters are generally seen as bad. Most people think Lucas is bad. Most people think Laurie's bad. You know? It's up to them, but yeah. Do you know music in The Walking Dead Road to Survival will look like 28 weeks later? Does it? High hopes for Kenny. Yeah, Kenny hit Hurt and Heal. I hope he keeps that Hurt and Heal as a 6-star. That would be so awesome. I loved Kenny so much as a 5-star. I used him a lot. I got him one Christmas, not last year. I mean, I keep saying not last year, but the year before, but I think it was the year before that. Wait, it wasn't 2017's Christmas. I actually have to find out how long I've been playing this game. It's been a lot longer than I actually think it has. Am I a fan of The Sims? I have played The Sims. I haven't played it for a long time, but I have played The Sims. I did buy like one Sims game, which I played a bit too much than I care to mention. It's where you could have a pet, and I had a dog, and I actually found that pretty fun. Yeah, actually, because I've always wanted a dog, but I've never really been able to get one, just because it's a, you know, it's not a cheap animal, and I wouldn't want to like give it a bad life. But I've always wanted a dog, you know. I've had cats my whole life though, but I can't have cats where I am right now because I live like I say about closing my window and stuff. I live on a main road. It wouldn't be nice to have a cat here just on the risk of them running out and getting hurt. I got 5-star Laurie day before 6-star came out. That's pretty cool. You love healers. Yeah, I mean, I think one of my best characters in terms of just like how powerful they've been for me has been this Ezekiel. He's really powerful. I mean, obviously, he gives a buff as well. That's the whole thing about him. He's got a buff and a 2-turn heal. If it was like a rush like that, it doesn't have to be as strong. Who's like that? Maybe. Okay, imagine he didn't do the damage, but he just had 2-turn 30% heal, and it would have to have something else in there as well. Maybe like, I don't know. I don't know what it could have, but I wouldn't mind 6-star healer. The energy, death down, okay. You all have the old 5 stars. I use Carly as feeder. Don't ever use characters you don't have doubles of. Ever. Like, never. Like, you saw me doing my ascends earlier. If you didn't see me doing my ascends, I was picking the characters which I had doubles of. There were characters there that I had like that were tier 1. I had Douglas, who's tier 1. Even though like he may never become ascendable, like for a long time, I may never get him again. You know, I may never get this character ever again. Even if like I get another 40 5-star pulls, I may never get him in those 40 5-star pulls. So. Dante has been one of your best characters. What a great survivor. I've never had trouble with Dante. Do you use him on attack? Are you using him on attack? Like, who did I just get? I got one of the new ascendables. I have leveled them up quite a bit now though. I'm getting a lot of my characters into position, like Andrea. I never had her maxed out, so I'm getting her into position. Who else did I... He might not be in a team anymore. There we go, Dwight. So yeah, I got him on Monday, guys. Yeah? And look how much I've leveled him up already, and I haven't really tried. I put him in a You Got Lucky, and I leveled him up a bit in a level up tournament. If I really wanted to get this guy maxed out, like in one day, I could. Just if you're in the channel right now, if you're watching my stream and you're like you want this guy, you want this character, you want this Laurie, and you also want to use the museum collection to make her a 6-star instantly, don't do one thing, okay? This alone will help you. Don't spend any of these. Just save these. 100% that, and don't spend any of these. Save these basic rewards as well. I'd even say you can just save your elite item tokens. You know, your elite items here. And just save these for the next 20 days. You're going to get lots of stuff from this. Lots of stuff. You know. Really shouldn't have too much of a problem. The main thing you're going to have to save up is food. Because you need 21 million food. So you've got to make sure you've got either a lot of high replenish, or you've got to make sure that you have a lot of gear stock that you can sell, like sunglasses for pure foods, or you know, you could try and do the gear maps every day. You can sell these for a lot of food, like right there, that's 1 million food. You know, it depends how desperate you are. You know, that's 4 million food, but it's all of my beanies. So again, it depends how much you want it. Dante, Glenn, disarm Bruce, disarm Michonne, Dwight, any threat. And that's on attack, yeah? Oh, that's your defense team. Dan, that's your defense team. I see what you're saying, Mama. I see what you're saying. Lockdown streaming, and he said, is Jason the guy from Friday the 13th? He is, though. I was confirming it with you buffs who actually are really into horror movies. Don't call me out when I was correct. If I was wrong, I'd be like, cool, I'm wrong. Damn. Sorry. Hey, Lockdown, do you think Savior Alden is the TV equivalent of Dante? Who? Alden. Who is Alden? I don't know who that is. I got 2 Andreas because I just couldn't part with one. I've got 3, I think, on this region. I made an Andrea team quite near the end of the 5-star era. Well, that was the plan. Matt, you used Dwayne off the Ascendance list. Yeah, I mean, it's risky. It's risky. Personally, if you really desperately need fodder, you can ascend 4 starts. I might be able to ascend a 4 now. Should I ascend a 4? What region am I in? I'll ascend. I've got no range 4s. It might be all locked. I lock some of them sometimes. Just trim the roster a little bit. Oh, they're quite close. Got no food, haven't I? We're gonna ascend 1 blue. Can I get anyone in blues? I don't think I can get anyone in blues, like who's super like good to get. What can I get? So, can't get anybody. I can't get anybody from the new list in Descendants except Carly, but I don't care about Carly on this region. Okay, let's max out this. Who was it? It was a Dwight. Now I can get rid of some characters as well. Only got to get him up 1 level. Oh, just. Don't have to use any trainers. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna do 1 ascent. I think I should have fodder. I should have fodder. Got a little bit. Got a little bit. Okay, who should I not use out of this? No, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, I think Derek's in here. He's a new addition to the tough list. Don't know if there's anyone else who's like really nice to get here who's a 5-star. But here we go. Fingers crossed we get something new. And if I don't get something new, then I've got fodder. Like, that's how I see it. But here we go. Who's that? Oh, okay, Major Gavin. So I think I've got this guy before. So he's an okay 5-star, but I don't think he's game changing as a 5-star. I think I've got him again. Let me just check. Gotta just sort of scan. Have I got him already? Major Gav, tough character. Major Gav. I thought I had him on this region. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so he's the first. Oh no, there we go. So I got them there right next to each other. So that's fodder for me. That's 1 fodder, and that's how I look at it. And that's the easiest way to get yourself fodder if you want. And potentially, let's say you want Sadiq. The upside would you could potentially get Sadiq here. So it's the fact you ask. It's the fact you had to ask. I swear, Mama. I'm not a buff on horror movies, so I know you are. I know there probably are other people in this channel as well who are horror movie buffs. So sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry. Even though that's correct, still gets me in trouble. I hate that yellow Glenn. Used to pull so many of him. Yeah. But he is really useful. The stun cleanse is really useful. Sorry if I've missed your chat, guys. There's been so many people chatting. When 6-star Rick went out, I maxed him out right when I got him. What is a 6-star? My highest defense last war during battle was 12. That's pretty decent. Having some issues with lorry tokens. So glad they gave us extra 2 tokens. They didn't give everyone extra 2 tokens. They did send out a message to tell people what they were going to do. Like, I got 1. I think Mama Deadhead said she got 1. Basically, everyone should have the same now. But some people had like 1 or 2 less before. Let me just bring up that message. This one. Here we go. We will be sending a gift of 1 lorry token in the next 24 hours to use on the updated stash. We're also providing you with 254 star weapon tokens as compensation mission reward in the first stash. So this was the message sent directly to me because I actually missed out on it. But everyone should have the same amount of pulls on this now, like 4. And if you haven't got it right now, you should hopefully receive it soon. But yeah, I was thankful. I was thankful that I got that because I thought other people were going to get their 5-star before me, and I know people are like freaking out at the potential of not getting Laurie in time and stuff. So hopefully that chills people out a little bit, just a little bit. Is it a bug or is there 2 4-star parts maps? It appears there are 2. They did have an issue, I think, with the last week's one. Maybe they just put another one in this week. I don't know. Do I know of any new Legacy 6-stars? Yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's 10. There's 10 new 6-stars. What's up, Bloodline? How's it going, man? How is it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I made a video on it. On the 10 new Ascendables, you can check it in my video history. It's like 4 or 5 videos ago. I have done a few live streams since then, so there is a picture in my video as well showing where you can actually get all of the new characters. So if you don't have them, you can know where you have to go to get them. Like there is one available in Ascendant, so one that you can actively try and ascend for, which is Carly, who's a fast character. Oops. Laurie focus will help with Koa team since Shiva still evades me. Oh, I didn't think of that actually. Focus on Laurie will help quite a lot with the shield teams, and that's probably one of my biggest weaknesses on my range teams is that I have to deal with shields. So that's actually a pretty good idea. My friend ascended that Laurie right when she came out, and he received all you needed for ascendance as a gift. Yeah, I heard they were like trying to sort out people who did it early. Just hope that they remove the museum completion thing for them as well, so that I mean they've got their freebie now. Muck Brader, you come from Germany. Willkommen. Ich bin ein... something. Ich wohne in London. Something like that. Let me see. I've opened 4 on the stash. Nice, nice Bloodline. Nice, nice. 1-4 on the stash as well. What did I get on this region? A couple of trainers. I think when they updated it, they changed the 4-star tokens to 1,000. I think they were 500 initially, and they changed the elite character, the elite gear tokens, which you can see now at the bottom of the screen, to 150. For some reason, they were 1 before. I think that's the only thing they changed on the wheel. I don't think they changed anything else unless the bags are bigger. No. Seems to be the same size bags. The Walking Dead Road to Survival original soundtrack coming home like 28 weeks later. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. You love my token opening videos. I do once a month. The once a month videos. I've got so used to it now. I don't freak out when I've got tokens, but it is nice. It is nice to open them. I am really looking forward to opening my weapon stuff though. Like when they upgrade the weapon stuff. Hopefully something new, something that looks nice, you know, something different. It'd be nice to have, you know. That's my hope at least. I've got no idea how many actual weapon tokens I've got. These. It's gonna be too many. Yeah, I read it. I read it. I'm keeping an eye on it, Mama. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm not missing this. I'm keeping trainers for Andrea. I hope they will add her soon. And Andrea, I'm not sure who would be first. We've got Aaron. We've already had him. Wait, they've done the entire list now. Everyone's done on that list. So the next character from the next list could be like in the next couple of weeks. Like in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we could have another character from the new list. That would be so awesome. But when I saw the new list, I kind of expected it to be like months away. But we could have it as soon as like within the next couple of weeks. Because Laurie was the last one, right? Because we had Laurie and Aaron and Connor. They were the last 3. Is there anyone else on the list? I don't think there's anyone else on the first list, is there? Like Cal was on it as well as one of the last few. Is it possible for me to get 13k supply points in a week? Yeah, sure. It really depends why you want them though. If it's an ascendable character, you can sell 5-star characters for 1,000. You can sell trainers. You can sell 3 stars, 4 stars. I mean, it really depends how much you need it. You know, you can sell these for a reasonable amount. I've sold 5 stars recently for supply depot points because I had too many and I had like 4 dupes of the same characters and I needed roster space. And I sold them for supply depot because I had loads of Sophias. I had like 4 Sophias on my other region. I opened 2 5-star characters and got Shiva and 6-star as a 6-star and Rosita 5-star. Nice, congratulations, that's awesome. Rosita is the leader as well, right? She's a pretty good leader. And obviously Shiva's badass, so you did well. Nice. Andrea, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Who do you guys think would be first, though? I have to remind myself of the list. Andrea, Hunter, Kenny, Carly, Dwight, Maggie, Wanderer, Rose, Nox, Dwayne. I think that's it. Who do you guys think would be first? It's for the Wanderer. I have 15k at the moment, but I want to buy him in a sale. Supply depot, easy supply depot points. You can sell weapons as well. It depends on your sort of position on weapons. Once upon a time, this is all you could do with extra weapons. Like, there was a time where all you could do with weapons that you didn't want was sell them for supply depot points, like 3 stars. Because before the armory came in, that's it. Am I scrolling? I believe I am. There we go. I got there in the end. So you can sell these for supply depot points, 50 each. I mean, getting the Wanderer on a mega sale, you know, like the best sale possible, it might be worthwhile, you know, trying to do it that way. I mean, you just had a war as well. That was a good way to get supply depot points because you can get them from war crates. I'm jealous. You got the Wonder in your depot for nice and cheap. I wish I did. I wish I did. I've got Andrea in mine right now though. Full price. I've already got her, but also I think I showed this in my last video. It's a Guardian specialist that you can get in here. It's pretty cool. I think Dwight because of the last list. Yeah, okay, that makes sure. That makes sense. I wouldn't be too upset either because I have him. I wouldn't be too upset. Probably one not a lot of people have, so they can put it as a primary recruit. I think no matter what one they put up, they're going to do that. I don't think it matters which one they do. With Michonne Shield and Rick 6-star. With Michonne Shield and Rick 6-star, and then Maggie 5-star, 6-star, Maggie 5-star, Shiva 6-star, Rosita 5-star. I can kill with that team 5+ team. Nice. S5, I guess you mean S5 plus. Kenny, Lee, and Clementine is the best characters. Please do not sell my favorite characters. Lockdown. I'm not selling anyone. I wouldn't sell Clementine or Lee. I don't have mega multiples of these characters. It's Clem. It's a shame that she's not ascendable, but I guess the next game they'll have ascendable version. Let's spend some SR energy. Splash damage. People in my region be like, they're releasing free reds so they can put blues in pay to win Premier, but we had received Rick and Maggie, which are countering blues pretty well. So where's the problem? And they're also releasing like 5 blues in free to play. Kenny, Andrea, Maggie, this Dwight again, and Hunter are old characters. So I don't know. People always assume there's like some conspiracy. It's just like if you wanna think that way, that's fine. But they are releasing a lot of blues. I'd say blues is one of the ones that have got a lot of releases already. Over to the next region. When you called Lock Lee by accident, I was like, wait a sec, what are you talking about? And then I realized what you did. Probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me. That's pretty funny. Oops. What have I just done? This is tournament SR. Okay, we're good. Is the chance better to become 6-star or 5-star when I open the 5-star crate when I have 5-star? Or the 5-star crate? You've got safety behind bars, Rick. He's the crit lead, right? He's okay. He's okay. He's available in Ascendance, though. Mama, did you cry when you were playing TWD Season 1? Why are you asking Mama? You don't think Lockdown cried? I cried twice. I played it first time and the second time, and both times I was emotional. I think I'd be more emotional now if I played it again, because I'm pretty nervous for Season 4 right now. And I'd be more emotional again if I played it. Rock Lee, Naruto. See, I don't know. I'm not into anime either. Now, anime people in the channel hate me. My brother's properly into it. He always tries to get me to watch stuff. I've watched one thing. What have I watched? One Punch Man. One Punch. Da 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 da. That's what all I've watched. But other than that, yeah. I've watched some of the films of anime, like can't remember their names. One with wolves, that was a pretty awesome film. One Punch Man. I need to actually watch that again. I'd probably watch that again with my brother, because I know Season 2 is like being worked on, and the cyclist hero gets me every time. Like, I don't know, it's just hilarious. But McBrader, I don't know what you mean. Is the chance better to become a 6-star or 5-star when I open the 5-star crate? I don't know what you mean by 5-star crate. Unless it's this. I don't know. If you mean from the actual polls, you can look at the percentages here. And you've got like a 1 in 100 chance. So on average, if you did 100 polls, you would get a 6-star. On average, if you did 100 polls, you'd also get a 5-star ascendable. So you'd actually get 2 characters we get a character on average 1 every 50 polls, which is ascendable. Which isn't as anywhere near as bad as A, I thought it was, and B, it was probably before. A long time ago. Moomin Rider, yeah. Gets me every time. Every time. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, what else? Just slowly creeping on like 5 different things at the same time. I'm running out of drops. Who do I got to look after? Probably don't need crit leads anymore. Oh, I only need it for this. He gets the, yeah, exactly, but he seems to be like more loved than a lot of the other guys. Like when he's riding along, going into like an issue, going towards like a problem, he'll have like random people on the street just go like, oh, that's Moomin Rider! Go get him, Moomin Rider! And he's like, yeah! Oh guys, there's something up with my YouTube. Hopefully this isn't just me. Trolley and Mama. My YouTube page is not loading. That's a bad sign, right? That's a bad sign. I kind of need that to load. I'm afraid to like refresh this page. Don't give me the 500 internal server error. Oh my god. I'm getting internal server errors. Errors even. Are people in my factions watching your stream? I don't know. I think they've said they've watched them before. I mean, it will sometimes happen, no doubt. Yeah, Trolley, same thing. Internal server error. Good, it's not just me. The timing could not be worse. That timing, though. Oh, God. A team of highly trained monkeys has been dispatched to deal with the situation. I hope they're really highly trained. I hope they're really highly trained. Will Scopey release a Negan Slit Throat edition? There is a fast Negan, right? But he still has a baseball bat. What are you trying to view it in? Trolley. Oh no. I tried it on Chrome and I tried it on Firefox. Both have issues. This is not good. This is not good. That's not good. Hopefully it fixes before I need to use it. Can't stress myself out over that. Not much I can do. I think worst comes to the worst, you can go on your mobile and log in if you need to do something like that. I was like, why isn't my chat reloading? And I realized that I'm not going to do anything with my chat. My chat's fine. I can read what you guys are saying. But my chat update on the live panel was not updating that there was more chat coming in. It just stopped, like nothing was happening. YouTube works, but my Creator Studio doesn't work. Yeah. And all my videos are gone. Oh, you can actually log in though.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Bertie77 with the 79 pence. Like a $1 drop. Thank you so much. Salute. Thank you very much for the super chat. Feels good. Sounds good. I'll give it a big replay. I love it.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Thank you so much, Bertie. Big salute. Appreciate it. If I had more money, I'd give you more. Man, so you may think it's a little bit, but seriously, it means a lot. Thank you so much for the support, man. Appreciate it a lot, a lot. I've had people say that before, you know. I'm sorry. Even people who say I can't do anything, don't worry. If you feel like you can, I like it's great. But don't feel you have to. But seriously, so much, Bertie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now, if YouTube wouldn't be broken, I could actually check some stuff. Oh well, I'll just sit here. and just sit here. Burn some energy cans. Okay, I've got one more stage on this. I'll just get through this. Makes sense. Shane is going to get absolutely decimated. But it's all good. Second I come up against yellows, he's gone. He's absolutely murdered. Anyone heard that Celine Dion song from Deadpool 2? Deadpool 2's out? I know it was advertised. Mohammed, I have heard some stuff about Season 4, but they're probably not going to do any new things. They're not going to do anything for Season 4 of The Walking Dead until E3. It'll be E3. Okay? Probably a cookie issue. No, it's not me. It's a lot of people. It's Mama Deadhead as well. It's Trolley. It's a YouTube issue at the moment. I think the front end of YouTube is fine, but it's the back end. Like, I can't go into my video stuff to edit stuff. I thought it was just me, but in a way I'm happy it's not. Wait, we finished one. We finished one. Okay, one's done. I'll probably prioritize this, and then the last of my energy will just be all going on that last roadmap. Should I use drop leaders for this? I haven't got many. When do the other ones come up? 3 hours. I'm probably not going to do cans. I won't do the XP ones because I don't want XP. Okay, I won't do a friend. And just hope that I can get through this. Should be okay. It's everyone. I check Twitter. Not gonna lie, I'm probably doing fish pumps right now. That it's not just me. The fact that it's happening to everyone means it's more likely to be fixed. I'm just happy you guys can still see my stream. Like, my stream isn't cut off. E3 in 40 days is too long, not that. Don't forget, like, when they released the first information at PAX, it was just alpha. A lot of alpha stuff. It was more just a sneak peek. There was no trailer. At E3, we'll see a trailer, we'll see it all, and I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. We'll get a release date, a trailer, we'll get everything for E3, I'm pretty sure. You pulled 5 stars at Victor. Is that the yellow one? He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I like defense down. It's underrated. Do a lot of damage with defense down. Oh yeah, I'm not doing leaders. That's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Probably should focus. Oh, nice work. Nice work. Nice. They're probably updating. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Could be. The guy with the Gatling gun. Oh, nice. Congrats. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's a rare character. It's nice. If you get rare characters, it's nice. Because if they become ascendable, you're going to be one of the few people with that character. Okay, it's against humans, so I need my Shiva. Where they put live E3, Twitch. They do it Twitch TV probably. Ultra rare gear crate. Okay. Okay. So we're done here. We're done here. Did I start? I didn't start this. Should be fine. Tonight's energy, tomorrow's energy. Should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, we actually have the territories as well. Should I start crafting? Oh, I can open these on Saturday. Okay, I'll start crafting. I said I've done all my reds now, right? Yeah, I've done all my reds. So I need... have I done green? Don't think I have. I don't think I've done green. No. I've done one maybe. Yeah, one. There we go. There's one green. Okay, I'll see what weapons I've got to actually do. Have I got any of those Ezekiel's canes? They're pretty cool. Apparently I don't. Have I got any Lucille's? Doesn't look like it. Man. Okay, I'll do that. What do I need? These. I needed 4, right? Craft a little bit extra just because if I need to do another range weapon, I need that more anyway. I need more anyway. Okay. I've got one Lucille. Okay, I'll do Lucille as well. Slayer 3. Yep. And Armory 2. I'll do Lucille. I kind of wanted to put on the cane more. Not the cane that I just passed. It's like a, just like a bamboo stick. I guess I don't have any. I mean, I think I have one that I've already upgraded. I'll reset it because I upgraded it wrong. This one here. It is a good weapon. But it's only got 35 crit, so I upgraded it wrong. And I think this is when I mean, initially I think I did the thing. I don't have Lucille's with it though. My Lucille's are gold, I think. Yeah, my Lucille's are gold. Okay. I'm going to reset these eventually. We'll reset this one. Yes. There it is. Precise cane. And I'll open this on my Saturday stream, which is going to time quite well. You should disassemble some. Yeah, I do plan to. I will plan to. It's just, A, I've been lazy with it, and B, I'm going to try and do like 200 in one go. Just for fun. Oh, it's back. It's back. It's back. Mama and Trolley, it's all back. Everything's good. It's all good. There we go. I can see stuff now. Bertie with the 079. 0.79. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We back. We back. Revive limited edition. Jesus would be awesome. I've got 3 shield Michonnes, 1 from Premier and 2 from 5-star pools in the space of 1 to 2 weeks. My brother got a new Michonne, I think, and he decided to level her up. Try the axe. What I'm going to plan to do is I'm going to try and get stun. I think Mama Deadhead said this first, so I'm not going to like be like, yeah, this is my idea. I did what we call a Japanese goblin to Mama Deadhead's idea. And I'm going to take this axe. I'm pretty sure I've got one. Might have gone past it. 1 second, let me see. Yeah, I've gone past it. It looks like a fireman's axe, sort of. Apparently I don't have it. Might have it on my other region. But there is an axe that I've got called Lee's axe, and I'm going to put stun on it, 100%. It was Mama Deadhead's idea, but I stole it. I stole the idea. It's mine now. It's mine. Thiefed. Thiefedoms. Where is it though? Is it in here and I'm not really seeing it properly? Morgan's axe is there. Like the precise fire axe is a different axe. Apparently I don't have it. Let me go to my other regions to check. Did you like how season and the ending? Like the TV series? I didn't mind it too much. I liked Fear the Walking Dead how it started more though. I thought there wasn't enough carnage for war. I don't fully know what it was like in the comics, but like too many people. There we go. That's what I want to upgrade, and just have it ready and waiting for Clementine. And this was 100% Mama Deadhead's idea, but I did this. I did this to Mama Deadhead. Let me type it in chat. I did what we call a Japanese goblin. I think that's Japanese goblin. It is indeed. What's up, Josiah? What's up? What is up? Now, I said I was going to play some Fortnite. However, I probably won't. I'm not sure. Just because... Oh, I can get the territories here. I probably won't play Fortnite just because there's no casual game mode up at the moment. It's all the hardcore casual. It's all the hardcore modes, and I'm not really into the hardcore modes. How do I play this on PC? I use an emulator. The one I use is called Nox. There are plenty of them though. There's one called BlueStacks that's quite popular as well. And basically, it's a emulator of a mobile phone or an Android device on your PC. Have you ever heard of people using emulators to play like Sega Dreamcast games and Mega Drive games and Super Nintendo games and stuff? Hey Renato, hello. Hello, hello. I know what that just because meant. Yeah, in a way it's to do with that quite heavily as well, but it's also like I don't want to have to try too hard. I like playing casual like games in it. Like Fortnite is a casual game, but it has hardcore modes, and there are people who play it hardcore. And it's really boring to play against people who play hardcore in a casual game, just because they basically exploit certain parts of the game. That's how they like win. Like we came up against a group in my last stream, and all they did was like an exploit where you can uncrouch and shoot, and then crouch instantly and not be seen. And this is a thing that happens in a lot of shooting games, and it generally gets patched out, but it hasn't been fixed in Fortnite apparently. And they were just doing that constantly on the edge of the corners. It was just like, yeah, well, it's great fun. Okay, Sally might be able to help. Let me see what territory health is they are. 3k. 3k. Oh god, come on. This is the only problem I have with emulators, just zooming in and out. There we go, sort of. Hello Marcos, hello. Hello. Who is my favourite character in the Walking Dead TV show? Yeah, videos are all back up, Trolley. I said it a couple of minutes ago. I guess you were just running around your house like, what happens? What am I gonna do? My favorite character in the TV show is I really like Negan. I just think he's like, the acting is done really well for Negan. Morgan I like a lot, or I liked a lot, I guess you could say. Rick I like. No one because there's so many, it's really hard. Like for instance, I watched a TV show called Lost, and it's the same kind of situation where there's a lot of talking parts, so it's really hard to have a favorite because you don't really get to see them that much, where you get to really feel attached to that individual. You more feel just attached to a group, and I think that's a downside. I like Michonne a lot as well. I like Michonne. I don't get the appeal of Fortnite. What's the big deal about it? It's free. Pretty much the biggest appeal is it's free. Also, a lot of people play it. Those are the main appeals. It's the flavour of the month game at the moment. You know, in a couple of months it'll be something else, because I don't think, you know, they will none of these games can hold people for that long. It's impossible, not to this like extent. Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a really good Negan, for instance. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. Yep. I like Dwight. I think he was a pretty good actor in the way he did, like the way he portrayed Dwight. I kind of like Eugene again. Like he's acting. I don't actually like Eugene the character, but I like the way he's doing it. Yeah, there are a lot of good characters in that. A lot of good actors as well, you know. If you dislike a character, it's good, you know, because that means the actor's doing it quite well. Hopefully this is Sally doing this. Was that Sally? That's the question. Yes. Harosh. It was. Oh no, it's Mel. Nice. Okay, 45 seconds. The admin is global. We always get an admin now and again. It's fake. It's not real. I like Michonne even more now after I play Telltale games, I'm going to be honest. I like her even more now. Okay, let me see if I can get their first hit in this time. They're quick. They are quick. May as well take the other ones actually. And just lots of attacks. Oh wait. Put a team into this. No. I was also playing my Survival Road as you were talking, and I thought, man, he has a good team. It looks like mine. Oh man, you feel like I did last night. You did sleep, right? You did sleep. Is Laurie good? She's good. She's good. She's got neutralize. Like someone mentioned in the channel earlier, she's got focus, so she'll help you get past shields. She's nice. And you can get her to 6-star basically like for free, so it's pretty good. I did put a team in here, right? Okay. Let's attack this. I'm gonna just highlight it. Let's go for a drop lead. Maybe I get lucky here. Oh, I don't think these are crit weapons. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, Lauria's good. Carolyn Dwight for the relationship and great acting. Negan for being a badass, likable character. Michonne for her drive and being cool with a sword. Ezekiel and Shiva for drama and eccentricity. I hate that word. You like Carolyn Dwight. You want to keep that quiet. You want to keep that quiet. May not go the way you want it to. Right, Fox? You have Laurie. I have a Laurie, but not the Laurie, if you mean the one that's red. I don't have her yet. Sleep, haha. Every time I slightly woke up, I got wired because I thought, yeah, okay. Sure enough. Are we attacking? How do I check that? Does it say, right? It says 150. Cool, cool. Let's see if I can get some bonuses. You can get Liliths from these if you take large drop leads. Real rare, but you never know. I've also pulled Abraham, Something to Fear, 5-star. Is that the one with collateral? I want to try that Abraham out with a splash damage weapon, just for fun. Is that Krista? Yeah. It was someone else's team. It was someone else's team. Like anyone can have any character in the game. And I didn't kill her, I just defeated her. So like, she's gonna have to go home and patch up her wounds basically. And in like 12 hours she can fight again. So I had 2 to 3 hours and my body internally panicked. I wake up and check my phone. Go to sleep. I had 10 hours, I'm gonna be honest. I had a straight 10 hours. I slept until like quite late. That's the only the upside of the time differential I know is like, you know, that's the upside. The downside is like, I have to go to bed late sometimes. But oh well, it's the way it is. It's the way it is. It's the way it's always been. I remember when I first got into gaming, I actually played for an American gaming team. It's called first person shooters, but like it was a team-based game. And I played for an American team and we would play at like games at like 2 or 3 or 4 a.m. my time. And I was a teenager, so like it was derpy because also like because I had high ping. I didn't really understand what any of these things really had an effect on my game, but I enjoyed it playing with these games. The Abraham with the yeah, that's the collateral one. I think I've got him. Let me just check. I think 2 more energy. Do not assign. Oh wait, I actually need to assign. Man, that must feel good. 10 hours of sleep is something I have not had in a long time. You have to get really tired. You have to get really tired. For the last, like, I'd say the last month, I've been waking up at ridiculously early times for me. Like, I've got nothing to wake up for some days, and I'm still waking up at, like, you know, 8 AM. I'm just like, why? Why am I doing this? And I'm going to bed at, like, 1 AM, and I'm waking up at 8. What is your plan for the Abes with Collat? Just to test it out mainly, but you can also use them in like tower clearance teams and stuff like that. Okay, I need to ascend it. I need to attach a team this time. I can, right? Yes, I can. I got energy for the last one. Yeah. There we go. I'll show you after I craft my weapons. I just want to get my weapons ready for the weekend stream, guys, and then I'm good to show you guys what I'm talking about. I think I got splash damage on this region. Or it might have been on my other one. Can't remember which one. I always wake up late, but you also always go to bed late, so it's like you're waking up. Fine. I'm going to bed late and waking up early. That is a bad combination. Yeah, when you told me that, I'm gonna be honest, I was genuinely surprised. Like, you've got a kid that isn't getting up at the crack of dawn. Must be nice. Okay, so we have all the territories. Brilliant. Looks beautiful and blue. So much blue. Okay, let's get these weapons crafting. I think got 3 in this region for reds, so I'll keep going for reds for the moment. Yeah, I'll keep going for reds. But I actually need to have a red crit weapon. There's one. And I need to have the items, and I haven't got much of them. Come on, let me click it. There we go. Crafting. Oh, I can get it from scav missions right now. Okay. Let's craft 8. Bit more than 8. What was the other thing I needed? Silencers. I'm running out of these damn things. What are they called? Not 100% certain. I think I might have to go for a melee weapon as well. Just because I'm running out of them plier things. There we go. That one. Is that? And this one. Should I go for that one? Okay, I'll go for another Ezekiel's cane. One that got bleeding. This one. Like, green is probably the best trait crit you can get from Slayer 3. But blues are nice too. Okay, there we go. Got those two weapons cooked now. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with my team. So I made the team with him. I think I got the weapon on this region. Let me just check. Might be on my other region, you know. Yeah, it's on my other region. But I might not have Abe on that region either. Okay, I'll show you Abe first, just in case I don't have him on that region. So this is the Abraham. And he's got collateral damage. That means like when you hit one character, like when this character performs a critical attack on an enemy, they will deal splash damage. A 50% damage attack to up to 2 adjacent enemies. Okay? So you hit like the middle enemy and it will hit 2 of the enemies around them. There is also a collateral 2 which Alpha has. This one. Collateral 2 is when this character performs a critical attack on an enemy, they will deal splash damage, 100% damage attack to up to 3 adjacent enemies again. Same sort of deal, but 3 instead of 2. So you're hitting 4 people. So you're hitting the person you hit and 3 extras. And then with the 5-star Abraham, it's the person you hit and 2 extras. I stole your Lee axe idea. I stole your Lee axe idea. I didn't actually steal the axe. I just said like my plan is to make a Lee's axe for a potential Clementine. And I said like I don't want to make out this is my idea, but it was Mama Deadhead's idea. But now it's mine because I stole it and I did that. You got Japanese Goblin. Oh, I don't think I got on this region. I think I got 2 on my other region, which is actually good, but at the same time... Oh no, I got him. There we go. Okay, we'll try it out. We'll try it out. I'm not sure how... I mean... So that's what you want to get. Splash damage. When attacking, a better chance to attack all enemies adjacent to the target with 80% attack. So potentially, I mean, he's really low level, so this could go really bad. What we'll do is we'll put him in a team with my new Mirabelle. So he'll get 40% extra damage from that. And it'll just be them 2, and I'll take them on a really low mission and just see what happens. He could just explode an entire group. It would be pretty funny. Let's go. Let's go. Splash damage, and for you, I will give you this one, which is just an AP weapon. Okay, let's take this to world map, and we'll go to a really low stage that I can... How low should we go? 5? I think 5 is good. We want a stage that has humans. No, these are all walkers. Preferably greens. Reds. Okay, I think greens is stage 4. Let me just check. Okay, greens, but I want humans, please. These are walkers. There we go, humans. Okay, so here we go. We're not going to take a... We'll take this just in case. I don't think... They should have no problem at all. But just in case, I'll take this. Okay, so hopefully, like if it gets the double splash, he could be... Oh, he hasn't got crit. Oh, no, he has. He's got crit on the weapon. So that's the plan. Like, that was just one auto attack. Obviously, he's really low level, so he's not going to do much. But once he gets up damage... I don't know how you can tell if his collateral goes off. Because they can both happen at the same time. They can both happen at the same time. That was collateral because it hit these 2. If it hits all of them, it's the weapon. If it hits just 2 more, it's collateral. That happened again. And it can crit as well. You can see it actually can crit. Just for fun, really. It's just for fun. Like that hit them all. Look at that. That was big. And that's just 80% attack of his level, of his base stats. So you can imagine you had 4 of them. That's when things would start really going mental. You definitely got Goblin. What's his rush do? Deal 425% damage to a line of enemies. Do they get attack bonus? Oh, only one turn. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, basically. So, like, potentially it could be quite a quick tower clearing team. If you have lots of splash damage like that. Because you could kill 5 zombies or more in one go. No, I didn't mean to do that. Look at that! That was a 915... That might have been collateral and splash. I did 915 damage. Don't forget, like, he is base. He is... I think he's tier 1 level 5 or something. Just gotta get more of those splash damage weapons. I think there is another character who has a splash damage weapon, but she doesn't have collateral. So if you get hold of this character, I think she has neutralize. Yeah. So you have Rosita, and she has the splash damage weapon. Splash damage on the weapon is the most powerful part of it, but the collateral is like an extra bonus. That makes sense. So I hope you understand what I was talking about. So what are you guys aiming for in this SR tournament? And if you're gonna can your way to the end, it's not a bad idea. You get a lot of points for your faction. Bye-bye, Mohammed. Bye-bye. The Trainer Blue, like, we're on that list right now. So the next character that gets released from a list, it will be that one. It'll be from that list. It'll probably be like average of like 3 weeks a character, probably. That's what we've had this year so far, around about 3 weeks a character. So we've got 10, it'll be 30 weeks. So it'll be about 6 months probably. Like, this isn't including events where they give you a character like Rick's and Dwight's and Ezekiel's and stuff. This is just the Ascendance list on top of it. Gonna cancel this horrible mission. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I've got to actually raid. Yellow Rick All Out War is also good at getting all enemies at the start if you attack in the middle. Yellow Rick. I don't have him. But he makes it, you make it sound like it's a crit Rick. I don't think he has anything like that, does he? I have crit Rick somewhere hiding. Yeah, this one. We find ourselves Yellow Rick All Out War. I'm probably just like really blanking. Like, The creator issue is fixed. Yep, it was fixed like 10 minutes ago, Mama. I even said it. I was like, it's fixed. Mama. Mama, I tried it. It's fixed. Danger averted. Holy moly, it could have been bad. Aiming to finish plat and top 10 for those silver medals I desperately need. Well, it's a faction event, so how would your faction normally do? Which rec are you talking about? Do you know any iOS emulators? No, I don't. The reason it's easier to make an emulator for Android is because I think Android's open source, so it's just easier to get access to the code. Whereas I think iOS emulators are actually effectively illegal because iOS is probably you know, copyrighted, so you can't like actually do it like that. Whereas Android is not. Robert Bartley, as far as I can get. Are you gonna can though? I would be tempted, but my offers never have coin offers. There was like, I've got coins. I would maybe spend a bit of coins to get SR cans. Yes, Android is open source, yeah. I mean, Bertie, you can still do it. You can still play on an Android device if you play on iOS on your phone. Still works. You just have to link it to a Facebook account. Make sure it's the Facebook account that you actually use and is you. You know, if you attach it to a Facebook account that is not actually you, you run the risk of it getting like deleted. It's just, or just don't risk it at all and just try and stay on one phone. Even if you do that, like what could potentially happen is, say you want to replace your phone, you still have to. How are you going to switch devices? It's the fast Rick, 45 AP, 300 damage to 1 and all adjacent enemies. 80 crit for 2 turns. I've never heard of this Rick. 45 AP. I've never heard of that Rick. I've heard of this one. I've never heard of that Rick. Another splash damage character is Barker. That's quite good. Yeah, splash damage on his weapon. Same deal. Oh, there is an iOS emulator. Okay. I would have thought that was quite illegal. Maybe they actually is... They've made them one themselves. I don't know. I'll have to check out that Rick after my stream bloodline. It's called Andy Royd. Okay, I'm checking out this Rick. Let me just check. What did you say is All Out War? Oh, okay, yes, of course. Of course. But does he have splash on his weapon? One-armed Rick. Does he have splash on his weapon? Rick's surprising blade hand. Wonder what he's got on that. Let me see if he's in this will. Yeah, it's the Guardian one. If you would have said Guardian Rick, I might have remembered. Probably still wouldn't, because my mind was completely blank to there being another yellow Rick. Just tell me what's on his weapon, Trolley. Just tell me what's on the weapon. That's mainly what I'm looking for him for. You're 3 hours late, you are indeed. Why is Molly so early in this? Like, she's something good. It's bonus crit. Okay, okay. So he's actually got a tier 3 crit upgrade. It's pretty nice for like a wave clear. He would be a nice ascendable. Is there? Oh no, I was gonna say, are there any Guardian Yellows, guys? Yes, there is a Guardian Yellow. Look down. What are you talking about? There is a Guardian Yellow. Okay. Thanks for posting those screenshots to me, Trolley. Interesting to see. Okay, I'm gonna auto this. Okay, so I'm going to spend my energy, which I've got now, and then I think that's it. Going to be the end of my stream. I'm not going to play some Fortnite tonight, but I will on Saturday, I promise. I really hope they just add a casual game mode to it by Saturday. But I should be releasing a video tonight, so stay tuned and be ready for a video that gets released tonight, if not tomorrow. Oh, that was Reflect. I nearly messed up really big time. It happens. It happens. Next 6-star Guardian will probably be blue since they don't have one. Yeah, probably. You're probably correct. Although they may never bring one out, because certain like buffs and stuff are like trait specific. Like certain traits don't get as many of certain things as others. Like, you ever notice that there weren't that many crit buffs for yellows for a very long time? Very long time. It's just because it was harder to get them. This is going to be a human stage. That one. Take you. And you. You think another yellow G2 is going to be coming? Is that from the promos, or you think like future, like next list? Are you talking to me, Bertie? My brother, does my brother have a YouTube channel? Not currently. He has actually talked to me about maybe making one. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. Oh, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Actually, I should focus fire a bit. Chill, 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 chill. Jeez. Okay. Can't auto this team, apparently. Oh, they've all got crit weapons. This is a crit team. My bad. I was like, why aren't they doing that well? That would be why. Gonna be hitting crits though. that's that done. Let's finish up using all this energies. What energy here? Let's see. I want a full Guardian 2 team. I think I've only got 2. Cal and Zeke. It'd be awesome if they both could do Guardian on the same turn. Just get 4 Guardian shields a turn. Do you guys think that if I were to use 2 Guardian shields, it should work the same way that, like, if I use 2 Guardian 2 shields, it should work the same way as using a Guardian 2 shield and a Guardian 1 shield? Because the way it works with Guardian 2 is you can't get them both to go off on the same turn. But if you've got a Guardian... Oh no, wait, they changed this, didn't they? They actually changed this. My bad. They actually changed it. Guardian 1 and Guardian 2 used to be able to go off on the same turn. But the way they changed it was, like, the maximum amount of shields you can gain is 2. So if your Guardian 1 goes off, you'll get 1 shield. And then if your Guardian 2 goes off, you'll just get 1 extra shield. To a maximum of 2. Never mind then. Damn, never mind. Yes, we'll quit. Discard. Proceed. Should have some energy here. 1. Bonus AP. Both G2s will work. You can't get 4 shields in a turn. Surely not. Let me check. I'm pretty sure you can't. What's the easiest way to check? Probably this stage. And then just take my human farm team, which sounds really, really off by saying it. Call it a human farm team. Yeah, just put in both my Guardian 2s. I don't know if this will work. I'll give them like really high crit weapons just to make it so it happens a bit more often. If they don't get absolutely destroyed because of this. And I'll take you because I don't want XP on my roadmaps. Oh, this is a mistake. Okay, so there's 1. Okay, you obviously can't do it again. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I won't attack with the other one. Okay. Why, Cal? Defend again. Come on, Cal. Okay, I'll do this. Cal better hit this now. Did he crit? No, he didn't. Trying to do an experiment here, guys. Not making this very easy. Okay. Cal. That's 1. Ezekiel. Okay, now I have to let them hit me. You're not making this easy, guys. Actually, I could... Can't let them hit me. Okay. Cal. Zeke. Yeah, I didn't get shield. No shield. So either you had like a bug and you're taking advantage of it and I'm reporting you. Or I don't know. I don't know what happened. That's really off. I'll just alter the rest. Yeah, humans would have been the smarter way to go. Apparently, I thought I clicked humans. That's what I was like, oh, I'll do this stage because I do it all the time, and it wasn't humans, apparently. You had a bug. A Herschel and a Zeke. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, Herschel and a Zeke. I wonder what I'm going to get from this stage. I don't even know what stage I've done. I thought I did 18-7. That's meant to be humans. That's why I did it. I was like, oh, I'll do this stage. I always do it. So what stage have I done? What am I going to get? Anything special? Give me something special. I don't even know what stage I did. I did 19-7. Damn. It's a shame it's not a special character. But it's pretty good. Just lean back in my chair, just like, victory. 4-star Shane. Could be worse. But what other characters could I have got then? I could have got Jane. And I could have got Kelly. These are the new ones. I like both of those two. But Shane's cool. Shane's cool. Okay, any more energy? Nope. I think I got 1 energy on my other region. And this is it. This is the end of days. Last chance saloon. After this is Duns. Auto. So like I say, guys, I will be online on Saturday for a bonus stream. It will be probably quite a long stream, like 4, 5, 6 hours. Playing some Walking Dead, Road to Survival. Also, we'll play some Fortnite as well for like an hour, just to break it up a little bit. And I'll might try another game. I'll go through my games to decide which game I want to play on Saturday. It'll probably be like, it might just be a really random game just to play. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's going to be the end of my stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. As I said, there should be a video coming out tonight or tomorrow. And I might be able to get another video out before Monday. I'm not really sure. I should be working on other videos, but I've been a bit lazy recently with the videos. Keeping up the streams, though. It's good fun. Good to speak to you guys. But that is the end of my stream, guys. That is the end of my stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. What time is your stream starting on Saturday? I'm on a LD and won't be at home till 8. My stream starts at probably like 2 o'clock, but I could still be streaming by 8, Bloodline. I could still be streaming in at 8. So hopefully still see you though. Jump on, see if I'm on at 8. I could still be on at 8. Last stream I did on a bonus stream was like 10 hours nearly. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna peace out. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, guys. And as always, keep on surviving. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.